Looks like Steven has been grinding out that corner specialist badge because that three-pointer was wetter than that thing. Let's get right to it.
Da-na-na, da-na-na. What's happening, YouTube? It's Hushboy, and you're tuned in to the Hushboy Sports.
NBA basketball is back. Ain't God good? And in the first preseason game of the year, Steven already showing out. If you didn't know by now, Steven Adams hit his first career three-pointer on the very first play in the first preseason game. That's a lot of firsts. And it wasn't a wide open three. No. A defender was closing out and contested the shot. But the big Kiwi didn't hesitate to let that thing go. Shot had the perfect arc, and it dropped straight down like raindrops. And the bench reaction was priceless. Look at Nerlens jumping up and down. What a way to start the new season. But more importantly, the Thunder won the game. CP3 and Gallinari looked like they were gelling very nicely with the squad. And the youngsters was out there acting a fool, showing us what the future holds for the OKC Thunder. But I didn't come to yickety yak your ear off. I can show you better than I can tell you. This is Hush Boy, baby. Oh, that chest getting swole a bit. Oh. You know I got some receipts. You ready for them? All right. Here they go right here. Wham! Steven wins the tip and runs right to the corner. He's spotting up. Gallinari comes to set a pick for CP3. CP3 comes around the pick and he sees that Steven's defender is helping a little too much. So he throws a perfect pass. All Steven had to do was catch and shoot, and that's exactly what he did. No hesitation. Wham! He even did a three-point celebration. Look at the flick of the wrist. Wrist! CP3 notices Steven's deep post position and wisely decides to feed the crow and watch him grow. Spin move, skirt. Look at the footwork, and one! Watch how Steven uses his left arm to keep the defender behind him and prevent him from stealing the pass. And see how Steven uses his right elbow to slightly hook the defender and create space? Veteran moves. Pick, roll, look at the positioning, look at the hook. Then the Mavs brought in Boban and his presence was felt immediately on the court. Watch him and Steven battle for this rebound. I see you, Boban. I see you. Watch Steven flash high post and throw a perfect pass to Gallinari so he can go right into his shot. Wham! And Boban was holding his own out there. Watch the pick, roll, and look how quickly he dives to the basket. He doesn't get the ball initially, but when he does get it, he goes straight up for a strong dunk. Steven wants a pass right here, but notice how CP3 requests for a screen instead, which leads to a wide open three. And look at the left-handed wraparound pass that CP3 attempted. That would have been nice. If you forgot how strong Steven is, Jimmy Butler is here to remind you. Jimmy,
that motherfucker is strong.
Watch Boban try to back down Steven, but no. Clank. And if that didn't convince you how strong he is, watch as Tim Hardaway Jr. tries to take a charge and gets a Steven shoulder right to the sternum. Good God. But it wasn't just Steven out there hitting threes too in the center position. Shout out to Boban out there letting that thing go. Wham! Steven plus Gallinari equals big problem. Watch how Gallinari receives this handoff and rubs shoulder to shoulder with Steven to get a wide open shot. Watch CP3 use this Steven screen and skirt. You don't get any more wide open than that. Look at Darius Baisley, skirt, cooking, and find a driving T-Ferg who caught a body. Oh my God. He had his mind set to block the shot, but around about this point right here, he realized he made a horrible decision and he shouldn't have jumped. This how you feel, T-Ferg? Alright then. And Darius out here hitting threes too. I like what I'm seeing. Watch CP3 nudge Dennis in the back to send him in the corner. CP3 already out here directing the Thunder offense like he played here his entire career. Now watch the slick pass and screen. Veteran moves. Pick, roll, and watch Steven square up to the basket and drive. Look at the reverse. Hold on. Bring that back, DJ. Bring it back for me one time. Did Steven just square up and drive? Am I seeing things? Steven, I see you. Watch Boban with the pick, roll. Look at him seal off Steven, but look at Steven move Boban with one arm. Boban trips and loses his footing, but notice how Steven is holding him up, preventing him from falling. Sportsmanship. Pick, roll. Look at CP3 thread the needle between three defenders with a perfect bounce pass. Watch how Steven immediately notices the mismatch in the post with Gallinari. He gets the ball at the top of the key, but immediately feeds the crow. Steven knows that's barbecue chicken. But Boban wasn't going away without a fight. Look at the good positioning and offensive rebound. And he got an assist. I see you, Boban. We even got to see T-Ferg run the pick and roll with Steven. Look at the nice pass. Raindrops. On this fast break, Steven knows he has the mismatch, so he goes right to the post. He gets fouled, and look at this circus shot attempt. Look at the flick of the wrist. Look at the flick of the wrist. And finally, here's a prime example of why Shai G.A. is not only the future of the OKC Thunder, but he's also the present too. Look at the hustle. You can't teach that. And he keeps his composure and throws a pinpoint pass laying flat on his back from the baseline to the timeline to find his wide open teammate. Hustles back on his feet and runs to a spot. Directs Steven to pass it to Nader. And when he finally gets the ball, he knows there's not much time left on the shot clock. So he pulls up, and he pulls up way behind the three-point line. Wham! The Thunder looked good in their first preseason game. And with the wild offseason that the Thunder had, losing Russ, PG-13, and Jeremy Grant. 3 starters. The good news is, there's nowhere to go but up. And no one is really expecting anything from the Thunder this season. And as long as we don't finish dead last in the league, I'll be satisfied. I believe that this team can compete with any team on any given night. But now the big question is, how long will we have this team? Because the Thunder are still $4 million over the tax threshold. So if the Thunder finish the season with the roster that they have right now, they would have to pay a luxury tax bill of $10.4 million. The only way to get under the tax threshold is to trade one or more of the higher salary players like Steven, CP3, Gallinari, or Dennis. Or maybe the Thunder will just eat that $10 million loss if the team is performing well. Only time will tell, but whenever time tells it, I'll be here to tell it to you. That's the end of this video. Hope you guys liked it, because I sure did like making it. If you did like it, make sure you hit the like button for your boy, man. Show me some love. While you at it, you might well go ahead and subscribe to me too, man, because as you can see, I'm working. And if you want some of that fire Hush Boy merch, like this shirt right here or this shirt right here, make sure you go to hushboysports.com and go get you one. But in the meantime, in between time, y'all be cool like y'all be cool, man. This is Hush Boy, and I'm out this thing, man. Y'all know.
Guys, guys, I would like to introduce you to
Isabella.
someone.
We don't like Isabella. She types up.
Steve.
Timmy.
Steve.
As much as I like Timmy, I don't think it's